we're back at it again. The chud is still being cancelled or attempted to be cancelled. The mob does not stop. The mob does not stop. It does not stop. Once it quote unquote tastes the blood, then it's gonna come after you. There's nothing that you can really do about it once you're on the quote unquote radar for them either. But I think this might be like the last one I might do to cover this, because I don't want it to be completely repetitive unless if there's like newer stuff. So I know Red put out 2 videos, so I don't blame Yuki for reacting to the secondary video. But since then, she's been on side scrollers and being adorable as fuck over there with everybody else. I think it was Celestium and Maria. I think that's her name. I don't really watch Celestium or Maria Grace. That's it. Because I'm just not a big religious person, and that's a big focus of the content. Do you? Not my thing. But yeah, let's see what else has been going on since the original cancellation.
Previously on VTuber drama.
Find out moments we've seen in quite some time where a woke VTuber merch company fired one of their talents over problematic statements they made,
anyway.
And this is completely blown up in their face. As you can see, they deleted their post announcing that this VTuber upset their values, and now
it's a little quiet. It's quiet. It's quiet. You need it louder. You deaf old fuck. I know that guy followed you after his first video. Hello!
They have gone private. Now this is a follow-up.
Yep. If you have not followed Yuki, do it.
Okay. Like that?
Yes!
Is that good? Is that what we want?
That's what we want. That's what we want.
My ears are too big. That's so mean. We're starting it over. Oh, wait. Here. Let me do that.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So I want to start off this video by declaring total chud victory. Yesterday, we witnessed one of the greatest mess around and find out moments we've seen in quite...
Also, I would add, before we get into the nitty gritty of this, I probably would have hopped on it faster. But your girl started a new job, and it has kicked her ass. Because I'm mostly a nocturnal type person, and it's been morning shift, so I had to literally reset my whole sleep schedule at that point. And I pulled an all-nighter. Then I woke up at like 2 a.m. to follow up working the next day at like 8 a.m. And then again yesterday at 11 at the time of recording this video. It's been good. But yeah, I would have hopped on it sooner, but by the time I got home and saw the video on there, I was zonked, dude. I got a shower and I passed the fuck out. There was one night I made us dinner and it only consisted of Cheddar Bay biscuits, okay? I was that tired. That tired.
Some time where a woke VTuber merch company fired one of their talents over problematic statements they made.
They really did fire me. I had to tell my dad. After telling my dad that I got to work with them, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I was fired. For having an opinion.
And this is completely blown up in their face. As you can see, they deleted their post announcing...
Wait, where'd I go?
There you go.
No!
The scuff.
I'm back.
The scuff. It happens.
Oh God, it's me. Oh God, it's me. Oh God, it's me. Wait. It's okay. It's okay. Wait. I have an idea.
On the shoulder.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna be on their shoulder.
That this VTuber upset their values, and now they have gone private. Now, this is a follow-up to the video I made yesterday, and I think the first follow-up
I really like their model.
Is a very important one, and that is looking at the VTuber that was targeted. Yukiwaru has gone from a...
You can actually see her tail now.
For the sub! 3 months in advance. Holy fucking shit! Like, yo, that's me. Look, that's me.
Look at her tail
I
right there.
went
He's so floofy.
From like
Floofy tail
1,500
gang.
followers on Twitter to like, I don't know where it is right now, man. But holy shit. My phone. I've never been on my phone so much.
Dude, no. No. Okay, so I can relate to that because between the shoe video I did and then this one and then the prior one, I've been getting like constant notifications from either YouTube or Twitter about them. I'm like, number go up. But it's been a roller coaster for sure. Like, I maybe had 2, 3 negative comments, but even then I'm just kind of like, I think after the first one I just kind of left it alone, all things considered. I was just like, I kind of don't care. Either I'm gonna fucking reply to it or someone else is gonna be like, loser. So yeah.
You guys are crazy.
200 followers to over 7,500.
Like, are we gonna hit 10K? Godfly, thank you for your prime. Technically, what is that? We support good people. Me being a good person is I have a list. I have opinions. I have very bad opinions that lots of people do not agree with.
In just 24
You'd be
hours.
surprised.
And it was my pleasure to
You'd
be
be
a part
surprised.
of that transition
yeah.
there. That is a very great thing to see. People are rallying behind her. And now we look at the aftermath. All of the people who are trying to cancel her, they are deleting posts. They're
My brain is a literal slip and slide, Dave. A slip and slide.
blocking
Smooth brain. No ridges, no lumps, no valleys, no bumps. It's just smooth, like a water slide.
replies. They're shutting down their Twitter accounts. They're self-deporting to Blue Sky,
More people
crashing
agree,
out,
so you're
or
winning.
all of the above. And it is amazing to see. Now, before we get into the updates, the further ones,
Apple-doodles.
let me just give you a quick rundown. If you
Hold the fuck on! What do you mean you only follow short VTubers? The fuck is this? Blasphemy! I'm not short.
I mean, you said
Not short.
Yuki. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If you're under 5'7", you are a literal munchkin. I'm only 5'4". They're gonna call you munchkin. They're gonna call you midget. They're gonna call you everything. And small bean. Small bean. It's how it is. It's how it is.
Okay, I'm a little below average. Okay, I'm a little below average, man.
want the full rundown, you can check out my video from yesterday. But here is a very quick version of yesterday's episode of Dragon Ball here. So we have this VTuber merch company named Waifu Wears.
Yeah.
And they, well, worked with Yukiwaru.
Yes, they
And they
did.
should be very thankful because her latest drop with them, a small company, was completely sold out. But instead,
I made these bitches money! In less than 2 weeks, I sold all my cups. I sold out all my cups. And now I have to do a 12-hour stream one day. But I sold all my cups! And they got the good chunk of the money. A good chunk of the
instead
money.
of saying thank you, they listened to virtue signalers like Kat here, who made this post sharing a video stating that Yuki is trans.
I mean, honestly, can we look at that face, guys? Obviously, they're like a tyrant of a person. Look at that face. You can see it in their eyes.
Phobic and is no longer their friend. Now, to sum up the clip that we watched yesterday.
Now to also add, the fact that, and Yuki pointed this out, was that the account was literally made the day of it happening and being posted. And even in the comments of my last video, people were asking, do you think that they were collaborating with one another in order to post that out? Yes. Yes, I do. It's way too convenient. So it's either Kat or Senko that posted it and made that account. Would not surprise me at all. Mainly because it's the same thing with the Psychono situation with Mujin and Himomal. The fact that they, one, dropped the Google Doci, and not even in an hour, Mujin posted a video. So, pattern recognition. Especially when it comes to VTuber drama and how predictable it gets at times. Because it's like clockwork. You say one bad thing, and the next thing you know, you either have a Google Doci or a video or both. Probably within a good 24 hours of one another. It always happens. It always fucking happens.
Basically, Yukiwaru said very contentious things like,
Oh yeah.
men can't get periods.
How dare
men
I?
can't get pregnant.
How
and that it's
dare
I?
offensive for biological men to cosplay as biological women and the experiences they go through. She also stated that it's wrong to bring children to sexual events in pride parades and things like that, and that it's also very wrong in grooming
Right,
for
we
teachers.
don't agree with their morals or values. Also, we're taking the money they made for us. Right, they did pay me. I mean, they did send me my share, although, you know, PayPal fees and money conversion fees and all that bullshit.
Yep.
But they still paid me. What? You don't want me to reproduce, man. I learned about virtue signaling. What's that? I don't even know what that is.
Okay. I'll give a quick synopsis of what virtue signaling is, especially for people that aren't too privy to it, which I'm pretty sure y'all know what it is. But essentially, virtue signaling is when there is a political or social opinion on a particular topic and people are constantly posting about it and constantly broadcasting what side they are on. I have coined them as a bumper sticker brigade at this point, because any of the most recent tags that you see, the fuck guys, trans rights or human rights, free Palestine, fuck Trump, you can't be illegal on stolen land, those type of things, those type of topics, the ones that you always see on Twitter that are always like put in the like box that you could honestly watch somebody have that on the back of their car. And I would say, like, back in the day, it was probably like any of the presidential stickers that you would see. Even the coexist sticker, if y'all have ever seen that, the one that said like coexist and it had like all the religions represented in like the font, which honestly I like that notion. However, oh yeah, the other one was gays for Palestine or gays for Islam. That doesn't work. I mean, if you want to go over there, Darwinism is a motherfucker. if you want to go to Iran, with, you know, no burqa, no nothing, and be like, yes, I'm here for you. Oh my God, yes, Islam, inshallah, type shit. Like, they'll kill you. They will kill you. Out of all the religions of intolerance, Islam is the one. And I do differentiate people that are Muslim versus Islam, because there are plenty of Muslim people that don't follow Islam, or they have like some beliefs that coincide with Islam, but it's more modernized. I think it was the actual Saudi Arabian prince that made the notion of modernizing Islam in that sense, just because it's such a, I forgot the term for it, but such a prehistoric or primitive, yep, there we go, primitive religion in that sense, because a lot of the societal norms that we have, even as a baseline, cannot coexist with that of Islam still. Literal 20-year wars about this kind of shit. I've had family members be in the sandbox. I'm tired of the sandbox. We need to stay out of the sandbox. I'm tired of it.
I'm
Other
a
trusted
dipshit.
adults to try to transition minors. Something that is just pure common sense.
What percent? I think they got 85%, and then I got maybe 15 or something like that. From what I can remember, they they took a very good chunk. I have it in like DMs. Yeah. But you know, I mean, keep in mind also, like in my point of view, you know, I guess I can say I was a small streamer. So any opportunities like that
Yeah.
I got were amazing in my mind. That someone would want to work with me, make merch with me, partner with me. Like, that was a big deal, okay? So any opportunity I got, I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it,
Which
okay?
is such a predatory move on companies in all actuality, but they know that the smaller content creators aren't going to know better. They're not going to have the managers, they're not going to have the contract write-ups. They'll take mostly open conversations via DMs and not actually having anything written out. So I would definitely recommend, if you're going to get anything, is at least screen cap it. Especially if they decide to block you or whatever, or try to delete things, especially in a legal sense, screenshot everything, because you'll need it to back yourself up.
So it didn't matter really about the money to me. I don't stream for money. I cannot stress that enough. I don't stream for money. I have a job, an inconsistent job, but I don't stream for money. And the thought that I would be able to give back to my community something like merch, I was so down for. I was so excited to work with them. I called my dad like in tears that I got the acceptance application to work with them and get a shaker cup. I was so excited. It wasn't about the money. I wanted to give back to my community, the people who support me, who helped me get to where I was at that time. That's what it was for me. So, I mean, I didn't really care about how much money I got from it. I just wanted to give back. Because without you guys...
And I feel like you can definitely tell the VTubers that are out here for money, especially the type of content that they make. Because for me, this has just been a very expensive hobby. Very expensive hobby. Because throughout this whole thing, since my first stream that I did back in like 2021, I've always had a job. Or if there were periods of me not having a job, I still wouldn't be out here begging for money. I think I maybe did a subathon or a donathon once or twice. And that was literally it. And mostly the subathon, I just wanted to make y'all more emotes. I just wanted more space for emotes. That's all I wanted. And that was the only way to do it on Twitch. Like, that's the only way that you can get more spots and slots for stuff. And thankfully, at least Kick, you have a lot starting out. For sure. And the ones that would be constantly begging, constantly with the GoFundMes, constantly with the coffee links, constantly with the PayPal links, or like pushing for subs and donos all the time. It's like, you know that they just want money. And if you want to use that income for, say, like supporting your stream, one thing, but I would not use this as a means of like actual income until you hit certain metrics. Does it take a while? Yes. Dear God, it takes fucking forever. But you're going to have it a lot more frequent with having an actual job and putting money aside as you go along. So you'd be like, okay, I'm saving up for this, saving up for that. Can spend a couple things here and there, but otherwise need to keep my finances locked the fuck down.
I wouldn't be where I am. Stream Elements work. I want to support you. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Stream Elements. It's not working, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I just don't.
Stream
But
Elements is
really, I don't stream. I stream to make people laugh. I stream to help people find friends. I stream to help people realize that they are not alone and that there are people out there for them.
Yep.
Have you tried Uwu Market? Actually, I have an Uwu Market merch drop next month, I believe. My first drop with them. I'm very excited. Yes, Essie got sold a razor. I don't know.
I think that'd be the only one I would want to do, but even with Uwu Market, I wouldn't know what I would want to do in that case. And even then, I would love, like, my actual Dubby Shaker to be a thing. Mostly, kind of like in Yuki's case, I want it for everybody in the community. But also, I just want my fucking face on a shaker. I don't care about the profit. I just want my face on a fucking shaker and be like, haha! My own merch! I'm a simple bean.
What the new stuff is or how things are gonna work or how to set things up. But I just stream to, make a place where people can hang out, have fun, laugh, be themselves, you know? I don't know, yeah. And I'm sure a lot of the stuff say I contradict myself, but, whatever. Whatever!
But to wackadoos like this...
Streamlabs my work. The thing is, it's just, I don't want people to get PayPal. PayPal is what fucks me over. Found out because of the drama you're getting more views now or before. Now? Are you kidding me? I was averaging in the 50s. Even after my partner push, my views dramatically dropped. Those fake friends are livid. Yeah, you really do. But I've had so many people block me, ban me, say what they were going to say, then block me, then ban me. Rarely anyone decided to actually talk to me and hear me out. Some people did, but very rarely did people actually decide to hear me out.
I also feel like that's a big thing. They will definitely rather block and ghost you rather than trying to interact with you for you to give your opinion on things. Which, were they really your friends if they were going to do that in the first place? Granted, you don't know when you're in the thick of it. You just don't. You don't. But you can kind of tell with certain people and how they present themselves whether or not it's going to be a case of that. And have I just blocked people out of the blue before? Yeah, but mostly because I never interacted with them and they posted something fucking stupid. I'm like, I'd rather just block and mute you at that point and not ever see you on my feed again. That's how I usually adjust things. And then I think I have yet to have somebody message me and ask me why I blocked them. Ban them in my chat? Absolutely. Because a lot of it's very preemptive in that case. Just because there's hard fucking evidence of why I should and you shouldn't be in my fucking chat.
I know, I love the jingle, 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 jingle.
It was earth-shattering.
Here's the keys,
Not
jingle,
only did
jingle.
they end their friendship with Yuki over this clip, they went out and completely tried to cancel her.
Yep.
And when they confronted her in private DMs, not only would Kat leak the DMs, but we can see Yuki
and
stood
see
by what she said and was called disgusting.
That's the type of person you have to watch out for.
It's like they literally planned to set me up so they could take a pic of the DM and then publish it publicly.
Uh-huh.
Also,
probably
the artist responsible for the model that Yuki uses very heavily implied that they're going to revoke her rights to the model over this set of wrongthink. On top of that, Senko, the artist, would then urge people to spread kindness and awareness.
I mentioned this in the last one. in that I did not. I actually no, I think it was the first one. It was the first one that I mentioned that I screen capped the TOS on my model just in case. I want to believe. I want to believe my model mama wouldn't do that. I want to believe, but you never know. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I want to believe they're good people, but there's also the thing that just kind of gnaws at you, like, I'm not sure.
Of course I stood by what I said. Who the fuck says something? I mean, cowards. Cowards would take back what they say. Never mind. Cowards and pussies would take back what they say.
Yep.
I said what I said. Tell you you're adorkable, and I love. I'm not adorkable. I'm intimidating and ferocious. Rawr.
You're
While
adorable.
promoting
I've always felt safe, and it has always been fun in your streams, and this one changed. I'm so happy to hear that, John. Happy to have you here.
She's an
charity
adorkable
called
little bean and
Mermaids that
feral.
heavily
I love it.
targets minors as young as
This
13,
thing is
giving them
ridiculous.
binders without their parents' permission.
This is
Now,
ridiculous.
Of course, waifu wares wouldn't listen to common sense. Instead, they listen to the mob on Twitter.
I'm still willing to pay for any percentage of your model fundraiser in the future. I appreciate it, but I will not be having a model fundraiser. I will not be having a subathon. I will not be having a donathon. I'll have a plushathon because, you guys get a plush out of it. But I don't do events where you just give me money. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just work harder and make the money myself for my new model. I don't stream for money. I really fucking don't. You guys are more than welcome to do whatever the fuck you want with your money. It's your money. Like, do whatever you want with it. But I'm not encouraging you to spend it on me. Okay? Get yourself sushi. Get yourself a new pew-pew or some shit. Okay? I am gonna work and I'm gonna get the model and I'm gonna save up. I made a budget. I made a budget. I got organized. I have to get back for work. Having mono and staying home for 2 fucking weeks fucked me up.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see how that would fuck you up. Anytime you're sick, it kind of fucks you up a little bit.
Just having a tier 1, I appreciate it. Darren, stop! Twitch takes such a big ass percentage, man.
It does.
Mono's the kissing disease. It's like a really bad cold where you literally have 0 energy, and if you do stuff, you can make it worse and give yourself like other shit.
Yep.
Alberta.
The question with mono being the kissing disease, who you be kissing? Who you be kissing, Yuki?
Versus and Blackpot, thank you for your prime. Fuck off though.
So you first, you probably contracted it from.
Everyone. I've been playing Tom Kench a lot, so my tongue's been touching a lot of things. Anyway, do what you want with your money. I will never do a subathon. I won't do a donathon. I'm only doing a plushathon because you're literally getting like merchandise out of it. I'm dropped. No! Oh my god, you guys are literally the worst listeners ever. Hello? Am I mute?
No.
Stop it, you heathens. I don't want your money.
See, you tell them not to donate and tell them not to give you things, but they're gonna do it anyways. Chat are brats. Yep.
Always ignore women! Well, joke's on you, bitch. I got a bigger dick than you've ever seen, and my balls are the size of balloons. And they're filled with helium too. So get that through your thoughts. Figure that shit out. Prove it.
Present them.
Anyway, back to the video.
At that point, when they say prove it, I'd be like,
And
all right, hold on.
Yukiwaru
Bag it.
as a result. They also had a bunch of other virtue signaling posts talking about how they want to be an inclusive and supportive community, and
Shut
that
up!
they
Stop
don't
giving me
harbor
shit,
ill
man!
will to anyone, and that
don't
everyone
want your
has their
money.
own views and that they respect that, except of course the views of people like Yuki. Now, of course, you know how
Yeah,
the story
right.
ends if you saw the previous video. They deleted
One
all their
time I
posts.
voiced my
and then
Deleted the
opinion.
private.
And this
Yep.
all happened within like
Deleted
an
post,
hour.
pirated it.
Boo Jones, thank you for subbing a tier 1, but also fuck you.
Of getting even the smallest amount of backlash on their decision, which led to some very funny interactions. The virtue signalers saying, "Waifu
Can you
wears is the
scroll?
absolute
Can you
goat."
scroll?
W waifu wears over a now deleted post from a now private account.
Can
Of
you
course,
what?
the first update that I already talked
Your
about
voice and
is
opinion, you find out
Yukiwaru
right.
and how so many people have rallied behind her. We have seen this happen before, and I'm so happy to see it happen again. Before we get into the updates of all the people involved with the cancellation campaign, let me have my little after-school special wholesome Chungus moment right here. I always enjoy the content that I make, but my favorite type of content is this right here. When a small content creator is getting canceled by the woke mob, and we can shed some light on the truth and just be part of the help that goes her way to help build
Be part
a
of the
new
help, be part of the
audience.
support, and
Literally, when I said that shit on
quite literally help other people find other content creators like that. Like myself, like Yuki, like Kirsha, like Leaflet, like everybody, Smugglana, everybody else, okay? We exist. But a good portion of the algorithm just don't like what we're saying. Also did see the post where Who With got their account suspended, and of course Nyara had to fucking say so much for free speech. I'm like, oh, so you don't like it when your own rules are applied, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so.
stream, being canceled didn't even cross my mind once. I just said what I said. I'm your favorite chaotic streamer. Fun fact, I did win a chaotic streamer award last year or whatever. Whatever. It's okay. Who cares? Whatever. I said what I said just to say it. I didn't think of getting canceled. I didn't think of going viral. I just said what I said because I wanted to say it. Just like when I talk about my poops. I don't think anything of it, man. Nani knows how to pick her strongest. Oh, I love Nani. Bless Nani. Nani. God, I love her.
To expand on their
You do shit posting? I post shit in the toilet, if that's what you mean. You're watching that video? You were so... I was hyped when I got that award. It was so exciting. I am a small streamer who grew the fuck from this kind of event. They tried to cancel me, and we proved them the fuck wrong.
audience. And we've
That's
seen
the
this
most vindicating
VTuber go
thing in the
from a
world.
few hundred followers to 7,500.
Even
And
better
I'm
is
sure
the
by
fact that
time
the
this
people
video
that
is
try to
live,
throw shit under
I'm
them,
recording in the morning,
they
he'll be in the 8,000 or
either start
9,000s
losing
by then.
numbers,
Crazy.
like losing followers numbers or
Yukiwaru
whatever,
did
or
something
just
that a
see
lot of these
no more
virtue
profit.
signalers, these V-tweeters, don't do.
Which is funny when you do this whole virtue signaling bullshit, and you get all the seal clappies, of like everybody going, yes, queen, yes, fuck that bigot. They're not gonna actually support you. Just saying that now. We see it time and time again that when they decide to put stuff out like this, those people don't actually get the support. They are literally up on a platform performing, which again, virtue signaling and performative action, because no one's actually going to go out and support them. Nobody is actually going to pay them for commission work or anything like that. So they think they're winning, but they're really not. And in fact, it actually starts isolating you from other people. So, wish the best, but you kind of fucked yourself by doing that.
And she went out and made content. She was immediately at work reacting to my video, and there's a lot of great clips coming out of it, but I want to start with this one because it shows that she is doubling down, and even sticking through with this if lawyers have to get involved.
Everyone should know other pieces of the story. You should know both sides to the story. Oh, God. You should know other details that are important. You want to know something else? Can I just say it's so weird hearing my own voice? Why the fuck do y'all listen to me? I sound like a herd parrot. They sent me an email, which I'm not sure what I should say it directly is at this time, but they sent me an email trying to take my rights away from using my model. I have no boobs. Okay. Where I've now had to get my lawyer involved. I've now had to get my lawyer involved. Okay, I've reached out to my lawyer who's looked over my merch contracts and everything. I've gotten them involved, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, obviously that's a great response. And looking through her content and her reaction to everything going on, I'm not even surprised that she's standing her ground. I still want to commend her for doing so.
Absolutely stand your ground here.
Really wants to go that length of revoking her rights. This is becoming a legal issue. This is something I don't think this Senko person understands when it comes to how serious this is, the gravity of what she's attempting to do.
Anybody that tries to threaten you with something like this, they don't understand legality. They never do. They understand the notion of, well, I must be right based off of the politics that are popular in the VTubing space. It's a space, not a community. I will not call it a community ever fucking again, because this is literally just, there's no sense of community really anymore. But yeah, these people don't understand actual legality. They think they do, but they don't. And when you actually like throw it back in their fucking face and actually get legal repercussions, they start crying that you're bullying and harassing them. And it's like, you fucked around and found out. That's on you. That's completely on you at this point.
And I'm very happy to see Yuki saying, okay, if you want to go that route, I'm willing to fight. And I don't think Senko wants that fight. Ladies and gentlemen, if they weren't already cooked, it's going to be a lot worse for them. But of course, this is all over the comments that came from this video. And much like everything else in this situation, the tides have turned on this clip, where it's now getting dislike ratioed. What began as a hug box for all of these virtue signalers, including some of the people involved in the cancellation campaign, it's now turned into this. You can see the latest comments shredding everyone involved, saying this, ain't going the way you wanted, huh? Thank you for showing me this VTuber. I'm gonna super chat a ton. That's the most normal take ever. Most people in the world have this opinion.
Yeah.
Seems like a great channel.
Which I feel that's what a lot of people think. They think that being online is the only opinion that matters. And they don't get an actual taste of reality. Because I can bet you, and actually no, I can confirm this because my new job, my manager don't play these fucking games. She said outright, she goes, I'll call you by your name, but I don't give a fuck about your pronouns. I don't give a fuck about who you fucking, who you talking to. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, yay. I feel cozy. I feel so cozy. And like, I love it. Because again, these are mostly views that you're going to see online. But if you go and walk around outside, chances are you're going to have more of the normal opinion and sense of reality versus what's being told here. And what's being told on Twitter or Reddit or anything like that. Because that's all they have. They have their little hug box. They have their little tags that they can hide behind. But if you actually confront these people IRL, they will crumple and start crying, start screaming, but crying. And honestly, I feel if that were to happen to me and somebody went off in my face, I would start laughing. Like, or fighting the urge not to laugh in their fucking face.
They close comments on it? Oh, I have to check it out after this.
She is stating fact after fact. Everyone should go support her and applaud her. Transphobic, and it's just common sense. Oh my god, I'm literally shaking and pissing myself with anger right now.
I read that.
Of course, the person who shared this clip is that VTuber Cats, and how are they doing? Well, they're crashing out, okay?
Uh-oh.
They're quoting people like Chibi Reviews, who called out the situation. calling him a veteran grifter who's trying to come to the aid of a newbie grifter. Again,
Chat, did you hear that? I'm a newbie grifter. I'm a baby grifter. I'm a little baby grifter. I'm a newbie.
These people don't understand what actual
that's what I
grifting
am.
is.
Blah, 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 baby. I'm a little baby grifter.
and
Bye-bye,
this
girl.
word has no meaning
Little fluffy
whatsoever on
bean.
social media. Everyone who has a different opinion than someone gets called a grifter. I will inform this individual because I'm feeling charitable today. I'll educate you on what a grifter is. That's someone who publicly states opinions that don't reflect their actual opinions, all to swindle people out of money. Can you please show how anyone involved is doing that? Otherwise, you're just misusing a word, watering it down.
All of them are misusing the word. All of them. I'm pretty sure it has like. I'm an idiot, so don't take what I say seriously. Random man, thank you for subbing. I'm pretty sure it's like a gypsy. Somewhat like a gypsy. Right? Using like things to to swindle people out of money. Isn't that what gypsies do? Or I don't know.
Oh, honey. Yes. There's also the term renege, and yeah, or getting gypped. It's all because of being a gypsy. Yep. The historical connotation is there. Being gypped is because gypsies are known to steal and take from other people in general. That's at least their connotation for it. And I've actually had somebody get pissed off at me because I said reneged. Yeah. Yeah. You can't say that. That has a slur on the end of it. Then don't be one. Easy. You know, it's bad when I actually have friends slinging around the hard R and they're actually black and just calling somebody that. It's hilarious to me whenever it happens because I was like, but they're like, nope, there's a difference. There's a difference between the A and the ER. He goes, we talking about the A version of it here, but the ER, nah, we don't fuck with those. I'm like, damn. Which I already knew that there was a lot of interracial and internal racism when it came to different races within an ethnicity. So I'm well aware of that. Definitely well aware of that.
What was that Cher song? Oh, con artist. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. There it is. Oh boy. Prepare for another video. I've done it again. I've said the wrong thing. Or the right thing.
And
Well,
looking
there
like
it
an
is.
absolute fool. And the comments are destroying her, saying, "What
Gawookie, I'm sorry. I did it again. I shouldn't be allowed to talk.
does grifter even mean to you? The definition of the word you're using, since you have no effing idea what it means, you regard."
Plus level 2. I've never hit plus level 1. I haven't even focused on getting Twitch Plus. That shit's such bullshit. Twitch takes so much money from us. Do not waste your money on Twitch subs and shit, man.
Don't do Twitch, go
Get
to
the
Kick.
merch. Get something out of it. The next cancellation wave incoming. Good Chad, Gawookie, my mods. I'm sorry, I've done it again. We're cooked.
Protect children from trans. Someone you supposedly once called friend says something you don't like, and
Yes! Gypsy tramps and thieves! Yes! Grifters telling people stuff that you don't believe from a... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what those are. Has anyone seen, like, that gypsy show where it's, like, they have their big party or something? Join Kick?
Oh, yeah.
I really think I might look into joining Kick.
Yeah!
Sorry, Gawookie.
you're immediately a grifter. The way scum like you operate is so freaking disrespectful, disgraceful. I'll add them both because they're both very
They're both
on
applicable.
point here. Grifter to you means people who speak the truth. He'll abandon her once she realizes. Oh my, these people are absolutely direct. Why is that on your mind? Literally, why is that your reaction to the situation?
Wild.
These people are absolutely sick and they're projecting as they always do.
I feel like that is a
Of
sense of
course.
projection, though.
That you might just be based. I'm based I'm in America. I'm based in America.
Mm-hmm.
I eat meat and do the pew pew like a real good American.
They're still crashing out.
Brad! Dummy! Oh my god, I wasn't even friends with him. He thought of me as a friend. I never thought of him as a friend. We never talked. People think, oh my goodness.
Saying this in response to all the backlash, getting botted on every single social
Oh my
I
goodness.
have because I decided to speak up against hate. It's the same list of 5
It's always the
sentences
people
copied
that
and pasted
think that
over
you're
and
friends
over.
with them,
Until
but
further
honestly, you're
notice,
just an
limiting
acquaintance.
my replies because they're literally spammed by an army of nobodies. Yes, this VTuber right
Okay.
here with 2,000 followers is calling everybody criticizing them a nobody.
Sure.
The narcissism. Okay, I've said this before. I wish I had the delusional level of confidence some of these people have because
Right,
they must go through
honestly.
life thinking they are the main character or something and nothing can ever bother them and there's no accountability ever on
Yeah,
the horizon for
valid.
them. But of course, they're coping and saying everyone's botting.
Hi,
No,
Mr. J.
you just lost the narrative. You were in your little echo chamber
They're
in the
the main
hug box,
characters. We're just all
and that got
NPCs.
out of your hug
Except
box.
I might be
post
the villain.
Left your target audience, and you met normal people
You
who
got
do
more
not
followers.
support your crazy beliefs. Okay, normal
Yep.
people with common sense.
Normal people
know
are
that
gonna
men
follow
can get periods.
people
They know that men
that
can get
have common
periods,
sense.
and they
Can we be your
have
minions?
a
Minions! Tonight, we Tonight, we make people on Twitter angry and waste their time trying to hate on us and cancel us. Tonight, we cause unhinged chaos. Anyway, is that only tonight? No, it's every day that ends in a Y.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight we
Every
watch
day that
Twitter.
ends in a way.
I'm good, Muggy.
Are you gonna piss
How
off
are
people on
you?
Twitter? It's inevitable.
strong problem with children being
Wait, we just got raided? Wait, Gawookie, did I miss a raid? Gawookie? Did I miss a raid? Or no? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shad. Thank you, Shad, Gawookie. By the way, for those of you who are new, Shad is my OG mod. Shad was my first mod when I started streaming and has stuck by me all these years. God, his mental state must be fucked. His brain is fried.
I have mods that are like that.
Fried!
But honestly, the mods I have told me that this is probably like the easiest modding they have to do. Mostly because I just don't tolerate stupid shit in my chat. And I have actually like made it a point in the past of like pulling up the chat log and be like, yo, this fucking retard right here. What the fuck you doing in my chat? or them getting irate with me or whatever in chat, and they're like, yeah, we really don't have to worry about that with you. If somebody's stepping out of line, you're quick to just kind of squish it. I'm like, I don't have time for bullshit.
Rat, thank you so much for the 3 months in advance. Holy shit, okay.
Manipulated into changing their bodies. That's what normal people think. Unfortunately, you encountered normal people, and now you think it must be the product of body. But also,
I love Nani. I love Nani, and I tell Nani all the time, I'm so happy that I met Nani. I'm so happy that I met Nani.
remember this interaction right here where they were talking to Senko, the artist. Well,
I'm gonna make really sexy lolly art with Nani and I. We're gonna have great. We're gonna get real close. You know. Bella, we will have your cans. Bella, it's okay. We're gonna do stuff together too. We'll do it together too, Bella. Yeah.
I didn't know. Wait, I didn't know
model
that they deleted that. That's actually funny.
Okay, sure. Fuck you, Big Bean, but thank you. Shit. First, here we go. There's the train. There it goes. There's the train. There it is. There's the train. There's the train.
All the hype trains.
Oh, did I not fix shit yet? Oh my god, stop it! I don't want your gifted subs! Stop it! I don't want it, but thank you, but fucking stop it! I don't want it! But thank you! I don't want it! We're never finishing this video. We are never finishing this video! Never finishing the video! Stop it! Stop it! I don't want it. I literally, oh my god. Is saying I don't want it, like, make it, no, I don't want it.
The more you say you don't want it, the more they're gonna keep giving.
Stop it.
Again, chat, our brats.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the video and ignore all of you fucks. Okay? I'm gonna go back to the video and ignore all of you. Although this will help me because I get my boob reduction next month and I won't be able to work for 4 to 6 weeks. So I do appreciate the support, but also, like, literally go fuck yourselves.
Where's Senko? What happened? Well, they're not having a very good time. They have privated their Twitter accounts, and in case you didn't...
Real quick, fun fucking fact.
More Senko lore.
So I had a previous model, okay? Let's give you, do you guys want a little history? With, a little inside history about, me and Senko? Doing good things. You want to know a little lore? Alright. See this model? I love this model. But, before this model, Senko helped me with my previous model. When I thought that I wanted to be a lewd tuber, when I thought that I wanted to do, the blue Twitch, when I thought I wanted to do that stuff, Senko helped me design that model. Right? Well, thank you for your prime. And, well, actually before this model, there was another model. I don't know if I have that model still in here, actually. But...
Ooh.
Help me with this model. This was my model when I was gonna do other stuff. And then I realized I don't want to do that shit. Fuck all of you. I just rather be a chaotic fucking gremlin and rule the world.
At least you can see the improvement.
Obviously, this model is made for that stuff. It's got the big booba. It's got the jiggly thighs. And, if I press a special button, all of this stuff goes goodbye-bye. It goes goodbye-bye. Goodbye-bye. I did a blue Twitch one time. And then I was like, nah, I don't want this. But yeah, goodbye-bye. Goodbye-bye. Even the thighs have the jiggles. Even the thighs have the jiggles. All right, and then I decided I didn't want this. I wanted to have a cuter, smaller model, more cutesy, more smaller. I was finding myself in the VTubing world and what I wanted and who I was. I was finding myself. I tried different things.
And no,
was
I don't
finding
have
myself.
any of that.
So then
I refuse.
got this model. I had a new model within 3 years. I had a new model each year. I got this model. Which I don't have fully downloaded, so it's like a sticker. I have this model.
Okay.
This was my other model. This was my model before my current model. I loved it. I really loved it. I loved it. You know, it's got that cyber vibe. I love the shoes. I love it. I was here for it. But the boobas were too big for me, and I didn't realize I wanted to go smaller. I didn't realize it until it was too late. So I was like, wait, Senko. I want to change things.
Now see, between each one, if Senko made the first one, you can tell the difference in style and like a growth, quote unquote, of style in that, because you can see with the first model, the eyes are kind of like the generic anime looking eyes that you see a lot of models have. And then changing this one where she has more frosted eyelashes and whatnot, and having more of that. And then the ears being kind of more floofy versus them being more of the leopard ears. I don't know what's going on with the hands on the first model. I think that's just the jacket, because they don't actually come out. So I guess like maybe she had like finger holes or something for it. But this part felt weird. This part, I feel like it should have been more symmetrical on that one. And this one, you can kind of see where the shading is kind of wonky on the booba. And then egg. This is very egg. Very, very egg.
You know, I want to change the body shape. And then we just started fully like redesigning and updating. Grab!
Oh, that rigging.
So, you know, this was the model before. Still thicker thighs. You know, got the booba, got some shape to it. But I was like, nah, we can do better. So, I then got my current model that I debuted not too long ago. Got my current model. This is my current model. We went flatter, smaller, shorter, more cutesy, more gremlin, more bratty, more lolly, without being lolly though. Because Senko was very against the style of lolly. But I have always had a place in my heart for liking lolly style. I have. Like Minako Mew, Poco, Nani, like Camilla, Gargura, Saba. I've always been obsessed with those models. And Lapus, I've always been obsessed.
I think with some of those lollies, it was just like too cutesy. For me is what I had a problem with, like Gargura and Saba when she came out. It's just, it's too cutesy. It's too childlike for me. I can't do that. I like my thickum women's. I like seeing the hips and the boobs, like I've said before. That's why my model is the way it is. That's why like any of the drawings I've had have been like that. Like I make my characters yuck. Within reason. I'm not gonna go overboard and make a bitch fucking obese as fuck with all the stretch marks and everything and scars, and basically just turn the obese factor up. I can't. No. There's a difference between thick and obese, and some of the ones out there that are just that like, you had somebody draw that. Okay.
I tried not to. I really tried not to. But I always loved it. And so I pushed the boundaries a little with Senko, so we went smaller. And, you know, Senko gave me such a hard time
Mm-hmm.
about the whole lolly thing. And then, funnily enough, they went from a model that was a little bit bigger to a smaller, more cutesy, more quotation mark lolly style model that I do have pictures of, but I will not show them.
Damn.
Which I myself found a little hypocritical, you know. They gave me such a hard time, but, you know, they also were streaming longer than I was, and then I hit Twitch partner before them, and, you know, I sensed a little,
jealousy?
I don't know the word, but a little something something where the vibe
envy?
was off. I don't want your gifted subs! Stop it! Hostility, jealousy, yeah, good words, good, yeah, all good words. Yes. I sensed a little.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Hard to miss.
It wasn't too subtle. It was subtle, but not like so subtle you couldn't pick it up. Because I found out I got Twitch partner during a lockdown collab. I got the email and I started losing my mind. I worked so hard for it. I worked so fucking hard for it. And all of my friends in the lobby were flipping out and excited. And Senko walks in and they're like, oh, what's going on? And everyone's like, oh my God, Yuki just got Twitch partner. And like, oh, they're like, oh, congrats. Like their energy was so low. Their reaction was so low. It was all very low. And I was like, oh.
That's another thing you have to be worried of like becoming a streamer, getting bigger than like the people around you, because I've seen it happen with a little bit of myself, but also other people that like I have friends of, to where they start noticing people are changing because they're doing better, and it's like, why are people distancing distancing from me? I'm like, it's jealousy. It's straight up jealousy because you were able to push further than they did. And especially if you do it faster than they do, oh my God. It's like, it's the worst feeling. Because don't get me wrong, I've definitely have been envious of some people when it comes to their success. But I have to remind myself that you should not compare yourself to others. Because there's probably something that they're doing that you probably don't want to do. And say like the other female streamers and people that I've known over the years, they have definitely leaned into the more lewd and more bimbo, which number go up because sex appeal and the fact that you're single. So it basically paints the illusion of you being single and available for your chatters and viewers to be like, oh, I have a chance. No. Newsflash. They're probably not single. You don't want a girl failure. Don't go for the girl failure. You can't fucking fix them. There's probably some underlying other psychological bullshit that you don't want to stick your dick in crazy with. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare stick your dick in crazy. I've had to tell a couple of my guy friends recently, don't you do it. Because they'll start telling me about, you know, some interest that they have of some other women. I'm like, don't you do it. Don't fucking do it. You're gonna regret it.
Fuck, and I felt guilty. It made me feel guilty that I reached Twitch partner before them. I felt guilty and that I couldn't celebrate with them because they were trying so hard to get it. I had guilt. I did.
Don't feel guilty.
But, you know, then they started changing things up, and I didn't want to be paranoid or come off shallow or, like, narcissistic, but I felt like it was more similar to my style, but mixed with their style. And then they did the model change where they became a bit of a smaller model. And I was like, oh, something's going on. And then they made me art for my birthday. And the art had their model smaller than my... Hold on. Hold on. I think I can find that. It showed their model art in the thing smaller than mine.
They probably saw the success that you had with yours, and then wanted to go
And
smaller to appeal to everybody else.
It threw me
Which,
off a little. It gave me
grifting.
the wrong impression. Let's see. Here it is. 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 Okay. They did the model, the art.
Mm-hmm.
And they made it seem like they were very subtly slightly smaller. Okay? Oh, the hype train's about to end, so we're fucking good. It's gonna end in like 3 seconds. They're not gonna make it. It's fine. See, it's ending. Anyway. Hi, Yandere Blade! Do you guys see it, or am I crazy? Does their model look a little, slightly, smaller?
Yeah.
More petite, more cutesy than mine. Mine looks a little more...
I wouldn't say... Hold on. Let me see if I can... Can I... No. Okay, fuck. Hold on. Let me see. Can I full screen? Let me see. I could see cutesy a little bit more. Mostly because of the height difference if you look at the top of the heads right here. But they also have like these horn things or whatever the fuck they are in the back. But yeah, I think it's mostly just the height difference. But otherwise they have more angular stuff on their model compared to Yuki's. Yuki's is more rounded in that, while theirs is more spiked out a little bit more. They also have the cute little, I guess, slime mascot on top of their head. That is the issue. But this is coming off more of the lolly that she's looking for, but also not as feminine because they want to just be quote-unquote non-binary on that end. But that's what you want to do and how you want to present yourself as a VTuber, go ahead. But I feel with how they're trying to make themselves look like that right there is telling me they were jealous of what Yuki was doing and started to try to replicate some of it, because technically it was their art that Yuki has for her model versus what Senko had.
Mature in the face, right? Right? I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle. But it's there. And I noticed it right away.
Especially the collar. The collar bit.
They gave themselves bigger eyes, the oversized collar.
Mm-hmm.
But they made changes that were more similar to mine. Now, I made changes because their model inspired me. But I don't know. I just got an off vibe. Anyway. They made me feel bad for wanting what I wanted, and then they changed theirs to be smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Mighty, yeah.
See the original interaction here. They were talking about how they're literally crying over this nightmare scenario of their model being used by this former friend who's now saying all these heinous things.
Yeah, I'm truly heinous.
When asked,
despicable
they heavily
of a human
imply
being.
they're going to revoke Yuki's rights to use the model, which is a very, very serious thing to say. And boy, I suggest not.
Corey, thank you for subbing at tier 1. Holy shit! Stop it! I don't want your money. Ooh, we're being raided. Blah, Jimmy. Thank you so much for the
money,
raid.
all
Blah,
the
blah,
support.
welcome in, raiders. I am Yukiwaru, Silicata Gremlin, Snow Leopard. I stream a variety of games. I cause internet issues, chaos, and I say unhinged shit that I probably shouldn't say, but I say it regardless. How's your stream? What did you do? Did you have fun? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it.
I feel like a lot of us VTubers are programmed to do some form of fucking intro like that whenever we get raided, because it's been such It's so ingrained. Especially if it's people we don't know. And I guess, yeah, it's definitely something I've noticed. Especially if you've never met the person before, you give like this whole introduction of like, hi, my name is Sarah Morrison. I'm a Kappa VTuber from The Fever Dream. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? If you need a raid to run, by all means, after stream care is important. The whole thing. The whole thing.
I am bald right now. I usually have hair, but right now I'm bald. I would like you to ignore the baldness. Watch your video just a few minutes ago. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. I don't want to be bald. Did you
You
have
got
a
your
good
redeems to
stream?
make you
Did
bald.
you play games? Did you do just chatting? What was the vibe? My ears are plugged. Cute bald model? No! Don't polish. No, 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 no. Someone give me a hat. Someone give me a hat! I want a hat. Give me a hat. Not a cheek pull. A hat! Not that! No! You guys are the worst. Bit of yapping and reactions. Normally I don't do this, but your topic is a VTuber topic.
Is that a bathing suit?
It seems to be everywhere. Angel, that does not help me. Mel, that does not help me. Spoonhead dwarf with a mustache. Shut up. Well, now I have hair, so fuck all of you. Take that. I have hair now. I have short hair now. Take that.
Not doing that. That'd be
See, I
really
like
bad.
that style.
But we did get this woman to follow through on their word. This person saying, also, at least I'm a man of my word. How about you F off? That was, of course, when Senko told this user to F off when they tried to respectfully...
And look, they
literally
deleted
reactivated
everything.
their Twitter just for this
and pointing
drama.
out that Senko's pin tweet at the time was saying that
The
they're
hat, it's
quitting
too late.
the platform entirely, referring to Twitter, and that they're on Blue Sky. Well, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We helped them fulfill the prophecy, their words, and they have shut down
The prophecy.
and
I like
gone
the
to the
horse,
insane
the rubbery
asylum
horse.
that is Blue
Adam,
Sky.
I'm
What
sorry,
are they
thank you for
doing on
subbing to
Blue
tier 1, I
Sky? Well,
appreciate it.
crashing out. Saying, I don't give a F about the opinion of who else
Oh, they posted
but
shit on Blue
grifters.
Sky?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, I know what I stand for. Nothing they say will change that, and I will never feel bad for cutting a transphobe from my life.
Oh my god.
Just because flies flock to piles of crap doesn't mean the crap is valuable. I've lost nothing of value.
I am the most valuable piece of shit there is. I don't know what they're saying,
Mm-hmm.
but
You literally lost your cash cow at that point because she was funding so much of your art. So much. Have I lost my own? Yes. But I wasn't going to continue to be basically ignored and just kind of like, oh, what Paris said, it doesn't really matter. I don't know, when you fucking label me as your HR department, maybe we should reanalyze your priority within the company.
I am a valuable piece of shit. I come from purebred pieces of shit.
Remember, this is the person who was saying, I want to spread kindness in this situation, and now they're calling everyone grifters and pieces of crap that have no value. Yeah.
And what's funny, I know the Prismalin person. My friends with her, no, but I know her.
I was 90% of your income that you said in our DMs that I could post screenshots of and make a big deal about, but I'm not gonna.
You got completely owned here. I'm sorry. And now you're facing real backlash, deserved criticism, probably for the first time ever, and you can't handle it.
No,
and
they
you fled
can't.
to Blue Sky. But here's the worst part. We're learning more about this individual because during her stream reacting to my video, Yuki shared some information about this individual showcasing how unwell and narcissistic they are.
There's so much backstory to this,
yep.
but the thing
There
is,
is so much
I
more.
started taking my distance from them because on my birthday, I had a collab, and my
This
friend
still pisses
referred
me
to
off.
them as the incorrect pronoun. Raz, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Which one is real? And they literally interrupted the entire collab to talk about it and correct them and continue to do it. They took a good chunk out of my collab. We were in the middle of like a Yuki themed Jeopardy for my birthday collab.
Mm-hmm.
It was on my birthday. They took a whole chunk to direct the attention to them getting the pronouns wrong. And they apologized. They like corrected themselves, but they just kept going. And then there was just a good amount of awkward silence after it. And after that
you were
moment,
there,
I just
Angel.
realized if they were like my friend and really treasured me as a friend, why would they do that? Stan, thank you for gifting a subby. Why would they interrupt my birthday collab?
Preach,
on,
Yuki.
like on my birthday, a
Preach.
special event where I would never
Preach
do
it,
this
girl.
to them. I would never do this to them and make it about themselves. And someone accidentally using the incorrect
The League
pronouns.
Obsessed goes
They didn't do it purposely. They didn't do it maliciously. They just forgot. Okay? Which part of being human. People forget. People forget. People make mistakes. Wait, chat, I don't know about you, but this Yuki person makes some really good points, okay? Honestly, they make some really good points. Also, fun fact that I also didn't say the other night.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
More?
I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
More?
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think.
Come on.
Let me think.
You got this.
Let me think.
I believe.
Let me think.
All right, we got it. Come on.
Oh!
There we
yes!
go.
I remember.
There we go.
I remember. Fun fact, Senko decided... Senko always talked about how they had money issues, how they, financially had money issues, and then they would go along and buy, tickets to anime convention or off-kai or some sort of convention that we all know is not inexpensive, okay? Not inexpensive, alright? And then... they would go back to saying, God, I need a job. I need more commission.
Then get a fucking job.
I need to make money, blah, 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 blah. And then adopted 2 kittens. Not 1, but 2 kittens. Owning a pet, also not inexpensive.
No, they're not.
All right? Not inexpensive. 2? I mean, having the one that I have cost me so fucking much money. She's worth it. I love her to death. But I also have a job. I make money. I make an income. I was their income. They always complained about financial issues and then would buy shit.
I knew a couple people like that. If you can't get your financial situation in check, then stop spending fucking money. Stop spending over 2K in fucking DoorDash a month. Stop spending money on, like in Senko's case, fucking conventions. Probably fast food. Probably all the other expenses. And having 2 cats. I have 2 cats. One of them is asthmatic. His inhaler costs me almost $300 fucking dollars every time we have to get it. On top of the 2 times I had to take him to the emergency room, both of which were like $1,200 each, because of him not being able to fucking breathe. Thankfully, the other one has no fucking problems, aside from when we got him, he had worms. And then we got him dewormed and took care of all that, but even then, food's fucking expensive. I don't feed my cats cheap shit. Their dry food's like, yeah, Purina, but we feed them Smalls for their wet food, which they both actively beg for. But they're not cheap. They're not cheap. No, and especially when they're younger, you're gonna go through a lot more food. A lot more food.
Complained about financial issues, got a new model. Like, what? I'm pretty sure everyone knows VTuber models tend not to be cheap, especially the good ones. Real, thank you for the sub one. I appreciate it.
Mine, $600. $600. And a good portion of it, I had put money aside or had it like sitting in my PayPal account. So while I had some money that I was making from commissions, the time that I was unemployed, I had some money from commissions. But even then, I was still able to get it done and paid for. They're not fucking cheap. I don't even want to think of like how much other people have spent on theirs. Like shit, my very first model, I don't even have the files anymore. But that first model cost me $800 in total. $300 for the art, $500 for the rigging. And even then, I got scammed basically out of the first bit of rigging to where I had to find a different rigger, which thankfully I got the money back.
Complained about financial issues, got a new VTuber model, art rigging. Complained about financial issues, went to Offkai. Complained about financial issues, went to another convention. Complained about financial issues, adopted 2 kittens. Like, hello? There's a pattern, right? There's a pattern, right?
Yep.
And then when I decide I need to save some money because work was slow, my job was slow, they tried to make me feel guilty and was like, but you're 90% of my income. And I'm like, that's not my problem.
Nope.
Just like, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Literally a part of being human, and they made a mistake and it turned into this whole thing. So I started distancing myself from Senko, okay? I talked to them less. I just started taking steps to distance myself from them because I didn't like how they made me make me feel, and they did things that made me feel more like a cash cow. Down, Bella, friend. Down.
I cannot imagine having the main character syndrome where someone misgenders you accidentally in a birthday
Senko person seems like not a good person. They're not.
Yourself.
They're
They
not.
always made it
you're
about
so
them.
emotionally fragile that someone misgendering you, even by accident, is that life-crushing for you. I'm glad.
Even during my birthday stream, they made it about them. Even my past birthday stream, I didn't invite them to a collab because I knew they wouldn't get along with the people that were in the collab. Like, I have a very good sense of character, and Senko has a very obvious character, and I knew they wouldn't get along with us people in the collab. They made me feel guilty for not inviting them to the collab. They guilt. Oh my god, the amount of times they guilt tripped me. Hi, Spence. How the fuck are you? It's been a hot minute.
Why? Because you're...
I don't know.
You're a shitty ass fucking person that has a shitty ass personality that can't get around or get along with anybody else, that can't put yourself aside for 5 fucking minutes in order to actually like work with somebody in a collaborative effort. Gee, imagine.
I don't know if they'll take it as a wake-up call. Probably not. They're incredibly hard-headed.
Glad that Yuki is sharing this. It adds up. And like, I look at this Senko person's account. I don't know what their pronouns are. Like, it's not even listed on here. So like, you know, heaven forbid someone misgender you. You're not even like making it publicly known. Like, you're just another person on the internet at this point. Like, even in my video, I'm not trying to misgender you. I don't even know what your pronouns are. I'm just referring to you by what I think is a woman, but there's no other signal for me right now. And
Wait. Dev? I just saw that.
Oh. What do we see?
Dev? They were here? They were watching? They weren't? Then why'd you do it? Oh, I got excited. Did it out of spite is crazy. Aw, I got kind of excited.
Oh, that would have been
I
hilarious.
got kind of excited. Preemptive is crazy. I was like, wait, they're watching?
Is crazy. But there's one more cog in the wheel here. This Captain Dandy Floss, this VTuber again with a massive ego, completely undeserved,
They just
was one of the
dropped
people
their cup
joining in
with
on
waifu
the harassment
wares.
campaign, saying that their new merch partner was talking.
I saw that Senko was banned, and I thought they were watching. That's what happened. That's what happened. I thought they were watching. So thank you for
Oh, that
joining
would have been
Tier 1.
hilarious if they were. I would have
about
laughed
how,
my ass off.
They don't stand
Real-time
for
banning.
transphobia and cut ties with someone, and then they saw the awful transphobic rant made by Yuki, and then they said that's how you get blacklisted. Yep, they determined whether or not someone's gonna get blacklisted in the VTuber scene. And as you might notice, that was a
Raisin, thank you for your prime.
screenshot because the post is deleted, and this reply from Madam Savvy to a deleted post regarding the situation is just chef's kiss. But of course, they're crashing out as well, saying the number of dumb people claiming that I got their sponsorship canceled can't read that I said I saw waifu wares, posted about not supporting transphobia first, then I made this post. I did not contact them. I woke up to seeing their post. Yeah, no one's saying you're the reason why. You were just part
nobody
of the
was
hate
saying
brigade.
it, but yeah.
You just looked dumb. I hope that clarifies something. But then they follow up that post with this next one. That's why I included it in the same screenshot. Man, I hate what the internet has become. You're right, I do too.
As if you're not perpetuating it yourself, you dumb fuck.
Live in a world where people with different opinions, and in this case, common sense, exist. So instead of disagreeing with them, you try to cancel them or try to publicly shame them, among other things. And it blew up in your face and everyone else's faces here. And again, I think it goes without saying, we're going to promote Yukiwaru again. Let's up those numbers in the words of Ludwig. Okay? Let's up those numbers. I'm going to put a link to her Twitter account. You can find
I appreciate you and your support.
Comment and description.
And Straub, I appreciate you bringing this to Rev's attention
so well. And thanks to all these wackadoos for introducing so many people, thousands of people, to a new ChudTuber that we've helped create here. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week, live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
I did enjoy the video. Thank you, Rev. I did enjoy the video. Thank you. I did.
Oh, look at that. But it also reminds me of seeing her react to, or no, Powder reacting to the initial bit of it, and basically calling Yuki mild, which in comparison to Powder, yes, very mild, very mild. Powder is definitely the more extreme side of things, but that's why we love her. That's why we love Powder. Because that's like completely, I don't give a fuck anymore. But I don't know if I'll get to that point. I don't know if Yuki will get to that point. But who knows? At this point, you get labeled as a chud regardless of what the fuck you say. If it's anywhere right of Mao Zedong, you are a chud. You are a right wing. You are a bigot. You are a transphobe. Oh no. And like, I'm mild compared to what fucking Zero would say on a normal basis. I am mild. I always say I'm the nice one. And that's saying a lot. But I do hope Yuki continues to grow on that end. And does more and just kind of keeps getting the ability to rub it in their fucking face over and over. Because nothing is better. Nothing is fucking better than to prove somebody wrong and doing it out of spite. It's great. It's lovely.